Finally has a free time. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry Miss Classy Friend was on a high spirit rampage. As far as I know, Yoshida Noah is supposed to be a calm and understanding person who is willing to consult with me. Yes, Taigon, that's right. I don't think Noah-sama would challenge others without question. I heard that my grandfather, Master Ifusila, was a great fighter. Well, that's just it. I left that Noah-sama in my room, but I hope he is okay. Don't worry, Ray is with me. And maybe, just maybe, it's this time. Met, fought, and got drunk with Noah, the Lord of Ark. Such many, really, BC, or if you open the front door, you'll be told like a cocoon in 2 minutes. Naked as you saw. Nemo and the others are also reacting in a way that human terms can be considered intoxicated, according to the medical office analysis. We will continue to be vigilant against the giants and presumed Nephilim here as well. It doesn't look like you have much time left, but don't let up and continue your careful survey of the ship. Take care, Master. Ew, so far it's a bit of a shutdown that the only way to get in touch with the porter is on deck. We're exposed to the rain. By the way, did you tell him about that? Which one? Maybe you didn't notice. And the Dagon who accompanied him. Huh? Am I missing something? Me? You mean Taigong? I'm Sun. I'm talking about Noah's appearance. Although the hair and color and atmosphere were different, his face looked just like that of Captain Nemo's Acadia. I see. I wonder if Master dared to be silent at the face-to-face meeting earlier, so as not to complicate things. Sure, Nemo was a beautiful boy. I had noticed that. It was not such a big problem for you, Master, was it? The guy I was friends with was actually Nemo. Oh no. You mean it has something to do with Nemo's anomaly? Yes. Loki didn't quite get it though. To begin with, Loki still didn't know Nemo very well. I think they were different in stature. Well, what the hell, I was curious not to make sure. We can tell the border in the next report. Wodak and the earlier skirmish gave me a pretty good idea of what's going on. There's no problem for us servants to perform magic on ourselves. The response to a direct attack on an opponent is no different than normal. However, when the influence is directed outwards, the consumption of magic power immediately jumps up. Specifically, no half-hearted technique can even peel off a single plank of wood used in this arc. It's like an invulnerable temple is indeed a holy ship. Oh yes, that's right. That constraint probably does not apply to the Master either. The Master is the only human being living in the present here. If we only look at the goal of saving humanity, the origins of the Ark and the current position of the Korea are similar. Oh yeah. Just if there is still something that repels each other, and that may be the key to a solution. Wait. Loki is most concerned about the great ordeal that Noah told him he would have to go through. Noah's mouth sounded as if he were a god. What is it that make him go that far out of control? Of course, that's my main concern. Ah, me and Ray-chan. You mean Ray? You mean Raven? You are an incarnation of a dove and a raven. Well, you know what I mean. You're not trying to hide it, are you? Of course it's obvious. Yes, and not being a servant too. It is also a separate entity that is supplied with magical power from the Ark itself. Tell me about yourselves. Yeah, okay. When I took on this human form, I was already in the drifting arc, and no one was in front of me. I was already in the drifting arc, and no one was in front of me. Next to me was Raven as well. She looked very troubled. Ray, you always look like that you're in trouble. No called us the little Holy Spirit, the Holy Spirit. Magic, they are similar to messengers. Sometimes they give wisdoms or inspirations. I don't feel that way at all. In a nutshell, an animal spirit that speaks human language. Like domestic satyr. I don't like that kind of thing. Animals should be left as animals. No one wants someone to talk to. I can't see Noah's family anywhere in this boat that he said he was on board with, because I can't find him anywhere. You've been doing it all along, haven't you? Yes, as far as I know. As far as I know. Do you think Doe might be? Yeah. Yes. Do you know about me? Oh, because it's very famous. We are famous. Oh, I had no idea. But the memory is very hazy for me now. There are no other animals that are humanized, only us. In a way, it must be cruel. That would be wise. This is a field where they grow crops. Grapes, cucumbers, sesame seeds, and barley are all grown here. As I run to help me cultivate the land. By run, I mean the stables of the animals' friends are below this hierarchy. Usually Master Noah burns special incense for him to sleep. So only animals that have been awake all the time on this boat are me and Ray. I'm not sure if this night or day outside the boat though. It is small but quite impressive. Vineyard. I'm a little concerned that there are too many grapes. Are you taking care of your Master Noah's personal needs? Yeah. At first that was all I needed, but the OG. OG. Well, what's wrong, Shifusto? Enemy texts her on board this ship. Oh no, for the corpse. I can't believe they would invade so high up in the hierarchy. Master, please leave. They're so furious, you can call this a clean animal. It's like a bubbling fox or moose possessed by the evil spirits of the forest. And there are more of them than I thought. They must be breeding a lot, not just separate. I'm sorry. Sorry. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I was only going to go around the safe areas. I wish they'd tell us about those irregulars first. But I'll take care of it. We'll figure it out. No, don't. Please don't kill my friends. Don't kill the animals. Eh? Momo. Momo. You will not even listen to Super research. This is a mad dog. Whatever we're gonna do in this limited space, it's tricky to go only the peaks. We don't have a choice. The mission comes first. I respect the master's decision. We can't be too naive. We just need to get our hands dirty. I'll be here.
全な存在は目に余ります。スペースの無駄だってわかりませんか？誰も見たことのない世界に遠くのものは小さく見える。なら小さなものは遠くにいるってことですよね。原子核まで小さくなーれ。あっち見ていてくれます？セルバ、目覚めろ散歩。オホヨラ深く目を張る世界なのかしら。満天の大釜に渦を巻き、無限の時で地を満たすポラリスサーキュレーション。
もう終わりか？なんだつまらぬな。
Hey, they're gathering again. I'm getting a little tired of it. I just spray the special to meter my smell of hunger and let them all cannibalize each other. It's a crazy override. A sicko and a hole are not going to cut it. So it's time to transfer into a cocoa and blew up the entire ceiling without getting pissed off, right? I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. These big witches are too rough. However, since the withdrawal at this late stage will not improve the situation, we will tolerate this specifically this time. I'm mad. I had no idea things had gotten this crazy. Oh my god, someone's behind me. Captain. Yeah, that was scary thought. I'll take care of it right away though. Captain? I see, I'm a nobody, and you call me Captain. So you know me very well. Why do you say? This time you look just like the Captain Nemo we know. Who are you? I'll save the answer for later, a swordsman with a lovely voice. Let me give you a quick lesson on how to deal with them. It's not necessary to kill up all persistent enemies. You can either deliberately create a gap while fighting on or drive them away, and lead them to that block over there. That entire block has been converted into a kind of pit. When they reach their limit, they drop straight down to the lower levels, and you won't be able to move for a while. The impact of a fall will bring some of them back to their senses. I understand. Oh yeah, Operation Pitfall, huh? Ligon boy, you can't fly in that heartbeat, can you? Why don't you retreat and have some Sai key so you don't get caught up in the collapse? No need to worry. No, I don't need candy from you either. No thank you.
大きな口は今のうちに叩いておくといいですよ。すぐに小さくなりますから。お気に入り、いつか私もこんな
はいマスター。
優しいんですね。顕微鏡でも見えない大きさに変えられると思う？できちゃうんだな、これが。さあ光より早くアトムに暮らすメリアンフット。 友達が欲しいんですね。カツラちゃんちゃんとできます。顕微鏡でも見えない大きさに変えられると思う。できちゃうんだよ、これが。さあ、光より早くアトムにクロスミリアンフット。
喜ばしい結果だ、マスター。
Okay, I think we pushed him far enough. Almost. Get away from this place, you're gonna fall. Dinner in the Ark. Captain Nemo, right? How could you install such a large mechanism in this ship, where it's difficult to interfere even just for the sake of interference? Yeah, actually this boat is at first glance it looks like a large wooden boat or raft. The other side of the wall is full of trickery. That's new to me. My name is Nemo, Captain Nemo. Let's vary the basic background of my servant, since you know him so well. And now I have no beloved Nautilus at my feet. My ship has been captured by the Ark. It has to be somewhere on this Ark. Perhaps that's why you have that stuck. That's thank you very much. And all of a sudden being praised isn't good for the herd. I think that may indeed be the case. This change in spirituality may be influenced by him. When was the last time you saw Nemo? You and Dove there have known each other for a long time, haven't you? So you haven't told me yet, Dove. Another hidden thing, huh? I feel we need to think a little bit about how to handle this in the future, don't you? What Noah did not say, we cannot reveal. Ray, Dove, but they should know. Even in this ordeal, there is such thing as a fair approach. No, Raven, don't look at it. Don't look at me with the same eyes as Noah. I do not follow you anymore. I only protect the Ark. That's good enough for me. Did drunken Master Noah wake up when his champion Raven arrived? No, he's asleep for a while yet. But Noah is here. This me is Noah too. Well, you guys didn't know that either. I was an editor. What do you mean? I, Captain Nemo, and Noah, the Regis, are servants of one heart and one mind. The personalities of the two spirits are contained in a single spiritual base. Who recites two souls are superimposed on my physical body. In other words, they are using both Nemo mode and Noah mode. I see, so that's how it was. Some things remain unclear. I guess that's what next. Loki's getting used to, you know. And what about the other engines, bakeries and marines? What about Nemo Nurse or even Nemo Professor? Angie, who's that bakery? Yes, I love freshly baked bread. Still others? Nurse and professor. Wait a minute, now I'm getting confused here. No, there are others, but there can't be nurses. Nurse, yeah, nurse. That's a fresh reaction. I'm wondering if I give them some unwanted information and open a strange door for them. On the other hand, the Triton are still in the mix, reinforcing the phantom spirits. Phew. I want to know about you too, the Chaldea you that I don't know yet. Even though you know the name Chaldea. Chaldea in the past world you said no, but... Yes, I know, I don't know where to start. Again, this arc came from a future Earth, as Noah had it on the edge of his mouth. There was another Chaldea, and you were there, not yourself, but someone very close to you. How Nemo became independent of Noah is something I have no idea knowing in this world. Perhaps the results of your Chaldea journey brought together the heroic spirit Nemo and the heroic spirit Noah. And I, as Nemo Noah, was summoned to Babylon, the city of sin, for the survival of human history. Working with you and servants of Chaldea. Nebuchadnezzar too himself did the world destroying flood at the hands of the beasts. And also as a servant whose destiny is to be summoned beyond time and space has a new mission. No attribute this great miracle to God's faithfulness. No, I don't. I'm clearly convinced. It's like a Bible Adam, Eve, and Enoch who hear the voice of God, chosen one. Given this new arc, a long voyage back in the time began. Why they went through that process, I don't know. To begin with, it is only recently that I have established my spirituality again, on my lonely voyage from the future to the past. So it's the reverse order of the previous present world, right? Delve Reaper. I think Master Noah has changed a bit since the beginning of the voyage. I am trying to control the animals that forget themselves, don't take orders, or even break the hull of the ship, as in tech earlier. Noah's own hands had to be stained with blood. But I know. After that, Master Noah was crying. He cowered on the ground. He was moaning, his voice muffled. The animals that I love, like my own children, with my own hands. He said that God's desires sacrifice to continue the voyage was necessary for the voyage to continue. It's like telling yourself, oh, sacrifices are made on the voyage. So Noah got deep into the drink. And time it was you who came out of the woodwork. Emo. Yes, you're right, Raven. Just as I needed Noah before, now Noah needed me. Somewhere deep in my consciousness I was looking for help, but maybe I was too late. Raven, you should tell Yuki what you're seeing. You notice. I'm Raven to Noah, the bird of impurity. Even Charon can be eaten with impunity. He is just a useless person, living next to the world of death. Oh, is it Raven that guides the departed? I see the spirits of the dead. I see the spirits that haunt Noah. Of the dead, is that the kind of evil spirit that should be exorcised? Evil spirits? No. Those must be the people Noah once loved. Memories of the people of the old world left behind in a world sunk by the flood. I hope you're beginning to understand, Yuki. Noah's actually in quite a prison situation right now. The responsibility of Grand Rider, the duties imposed by God, determining regrets. Thoughts that he should have shaken off are swirling around this arc. So, we're trying to help lighten Noah's heart. We need your help, that's all I want. Right, Ray. OGG is never road titan, isn't it? Ah, yes. Could it be the owner of those eerie cries come from the bottom of the boat? Yeah. OG is the king of the giants, but he's a good giant. Not anymore. He's not a good giant. Because of OG, the animals are waking up from their slumbers and going insane. OG is one of the giants who thrived in the same old world as the Nephilim. The Nephilim who indulged in violence and depraved activities incurred the wrath of God and perished in the mid-flood. However, only OG survive, clinging to the other rules of Noah's Ark. It's different literature than the Bible, but there are legends like that. Lowermost level of the Ark, water tanks, and a group of huge stables in search of OG the Sky. Later defeated by moths. If this... Hello, George. Joe-san. If this arc is part of Grand Rider's Noah, then so is the giant OG. We can't leave such an obvious lesson unattended. Doze. We will quickly cut them off before they spread any further. Sphere is the only one. But that doesn't mean you have to dive into the depths of such a stagnant air with a quick decision. It's like a Muko who wants to stick his neck out. I've never been to the bottom of a ship like this before. Either. I hope they find the Nautilus. Oh, and before I go any further, as long as I am in this arc, the subject of my servants is Noah. Keep in mind that your time is help is limited. Copy that. Indeed, there are animals here too. There's a palpable sense something is lurking in the depths of the darkness. I mean, what is that? I don't know those rings. Ghosts of the past, these that perish in the old grove.
誰のものでもない海と自由のために。
元気いっぱいです。私もこんな風にちゃんとできます。逆説融合かけらを集めてさなぎは蝶に変身する。お待たせマスター、これが私の究極体頭に暮らす無理ヤーグッド。パズル完成です。お先に失礼します。着物のシミになっちゃえ。いけない、着物にゴミがついちゃいました。はーい、パッパッ。
The enemy was gone again. It was supposed to be a peak strike, but it was a strange response all the way. It looks like sustenance, but it's fragile. If you hit it, it will come undone. They are like beasts of the underworld dragged out into the sun. Is it the grudge of creatures that had disappeared from the earth? I guess so. I think Shifushu-kun has a lot on his mind. Peach. You even care about the lost future. It's too heavy. It's going to hurt. No. I'm sure you will miss them. I'm sure you will have regrets. A man who was only father to one man was made to bear the fate of the world on his shoulder without wanting to. I had to leave my days, my entire past behind me. But Muku, okay. Muku shouldn't mistake kindness for delusion. If you are too attracted to the deceased, you will not be able to come back. Above all, we must cherish the desire to see Muku on tomorrow. I know you have a lot on your mind, but have a snack and cheer yourself up. Yes, thank you, Loki. Yes, that's right. The memories of good times turn into bitter poison and hell. That's what is eating away at Noah's heart. It is necessary to break it off with fury of the mind. Noah himself, more than anything else, would not allow his happy memories to be replaced by regretful memories. It's like a prison graduate. That's the job, isn't it? It's okay to have regrets. You can live with that much. Oh, I am a servant. Well, while we're talking about that, you've come a long way to the back of the hold. In terms of distance, it should be the F wall by now. That maybe is not a wall. The Nephilim. That's OG. Indeed, they are giants among giants, one of a kind, bigger than the Nephilim. Surrounding thriving trees, almost one with the ship's wall. Caught up and slipped out of the wall. Well, can it get any bigger yet? Great. Oji. Oji, you super idiot. Oh, you're Noah's friend, right? He is much older than us. Has been with us for a long time, and he is a king. Why are you huffing and puffing when Noah is in trouble? The Nephilim are on rampage, and it's your fault. What's wrong with you, idiot? Huh? It seems to have offended you even more. Do you still wish David had been there? That's right, David would have been more offended. We'll talk about Master David later. We can't just go up against this guy.
万物の隠された神の試練。光は僕ではなく君たちに。ダートノアズアーク。今は楽しめ。いずれ終わるのだから。
Phew! Somehow they managed to calm down him for once. Almost opponent is unharmed. The wound quickly heals, and heals instantly. What toughness. This is not someone you can take seriously. The name of ancient giant is not given, huh? This is due to power of the arc gathered in its one body. Well, you are the brave Noah, OG. Is this where the anchor that has no place to go is spewed out? Ooh. Are you finally awake, OG? Okay. Lady Nemo ran up OG's body and leaned in close to that big face. What are you doing? Ooh. Oh, you're feeling sadness and this. The intense hatred of Nephilim flows in. The vindictive cries of those who has been deprived of their future. That's what you, as a kindred spirit, listen to first, OG. Oku. But what is it? See, I didn't think so, OG. Better than Noah's suffering, better than Noah punishing himself. So you fought, as his old friend, as the proud old king of the giants. I tied myself to the bottom of the boat so that no one would see me or hurt me. You have taken the hatred and madness of the Nephilim in your hands. Ooh. OG. Noah, sir. Oh my god. Fluff, oh. The rain has stopped habriiel. Not at all. But I fuss about wanting a swimsuit cash. Honestly, we're all overjoyed when the weather clears up, right? That's a completely different story. I don't want to get wet. And I want to take it off. Okay. If it's more than that, it leaves in strings, okay? I don't want to be told someone who is almost completely naked and flying around like a whirlwind. Oh my god, you infected me with your tone of voice. The storm that means the wrath of God has stopped. What does that mean? Nemo the Ark, which way are you? It took you quite a long time to report, didn't it? I'm glad you're okay. Over here, servants are crowding into the control room. The balancer and infected border tipped over and nearly capsized us, he said. What? Well, that's quite an exaggeration, Daichi. But it is true that everyone came because they were concerned. No, I have more important things to do then. Mr. Mash, I'm relieved too. The tension of Noah remains the same. Here we have twice the repelled Nephilim who approached the border rapidly. Since the storm weather began to subside, there is no indication that it will strike again. The information Mash prepared for me was also helpful. It was a hastily created document, but I'm glad it was useful to you. So how are Nemo and the others doing? Unfortunately, he hasn't awakened yet. Could he be in some kind of symbiotic relationship with Nemo, whom he encountered there? And who is accompanying him? A speculation that was shared with the medical office. Border mobility remains lost, but the stormy weather has subsided. It's about time to send out reinforcements from here. Thank you, Gilgamesh. for efforts in leading the fight against the Nephilim. I agree, I'm with you on the reinforcement. It's hard to find a situation where you and your expectation can be in such a proximity to each other. Let's make the most of this opportunity. So what is the acceptance level there? I had to ask some of the art people. Master, that's it. Excuse me while I communicate with Kadia. Noah. Cool. You're sending another reinforcement, sure. Exactly what we want. Too little, too late. I see you're all out of the booze, Noah. Well, that was one hell of an abomination, wasn't it? All the servants were able to provide you with a good reception while we were in the dark. Are you Noah? Use that face. The false king of Babylon, no. Gilgamesh, the great spirit Gilgamesh, right? I no longer miss them. It seems we are well connected. There is so many connection with me as the stars, heavens, and flame and earth. But Noah, I recognize the shape of the sword you are carrying. The sword of diverse which I keep in the top shelf of my treasury, a poor imitation. Oh, this sword? It's a memento of my grandfather's, alright? It is the embodiment of God's own word that protects paradise and the tree of life. Sword of divergence. Oh, I see. It separates the Garden of Eden from the heartless wilderness. If that's what you mean. Yes, it's an odd thing to say. It should be prized at best so that it does not become a decoration. But that is not all you have inherited. Zeus the Dula, Etra Heshid, and Utanapushtim. You have not forgotten the aspiration and true feelings of those his people who survived the flood and destruction. Duke Kalon is often forgotten in this situation. I understand. I now understand their pious ways of life, which I did not know when I was Noah, the righteous before his death. Tusadula of Ishima Etra Hashis, Aked, and Babylonian Utanapashtin. In the past, mankind incurred the wrath of heaven for their licentiousness and suffered a great flood of destruction. Nevertheless, they received a revelation from God of wisdom, built a ship, and each had a chance to survive. They survived because they were better than others, sinless and innocent, not because of that. He was a person who was strongly aware of the meaning of his selection and was capable of correctly receiving and acting on God's will. Just as I, with my family and animals in tow, without a doubt boarded the ark and survived under the violent storm. Well, then good. Phew! I should get back to the main topic. The person I should be conversing with is you, Yuki. Is Nemo with you? He's resting. Originally, this was a task that I alone was supposed to complete to the end. It is only my fault that he has manifested himself once again. Nemo was apparently looking for the Nautilus in this arc, though. Unfortunately, it was a hope that could not be fulfilled. There is a reason he felt that Nautilus, a part of his soul, was here. This ship is an arc, not an arc, because it is a fighting ship, a sense of discomfort. The sword is not only a gift from the god, the real deal is this arc, the arc itself. Dear Noah, why do you have to fight? The arc begins to transform. Huh? What transformation? Is it deformation rather than whole collapse? Symmetry and precise block by block movement. This is clearly a deformation. As soon as the transformation started, the barrier that had prevented the deep scanning from the site disappeared. Okay, finally, scan now. You can use full emergency power. From the opposite side of the hole, powerful flow of the magic power. Perhaps the source of the outbreak is internal, giant that was reported. Its magical power expanding like the nervous system of the human body, like the dragon bones that support the ship. It's like living dragon vein. Power start. All known procedures are aberrated to the highest output in the fastest possible time. JP-rKyE main pyre activate. I'll turn it around. Yes, the tattoo control will be handled manually until the gyro sequence. Click here to notify the ship. Aram, please concentrate on operating the scanner. Thanks. Captain the Neo series. I'm well back. That can't be true. Are you ready for a gun battle with the Ark? No, this is the purpose of leaving our waters. Yuki is saying we can't even attack him without a fight. On our side, I received a message from the other Neo. The Ark will now become an angel of destruction. We cannot let the border get involved. Distance from the Ark during the transformation. Grab it particularly. The blood of the sons, the ancient gods flowing through their bodies. The Arctic's OG souls at its core resonate with the Nephilim, transforming it into a massive godlike humanoid. For those who have lost, it is their redemption to become part of the world again. Brody. It's a taunt to those who paid for it with death. They should have let him sleep. Whoa, and the floor moves, doesn't it? The giants that got destroyed, huh? Agreed. It's the same everywhere. The Nephilim underwater are getting more active. They're not going to let it interfere with their transformation. They're going to attack us underwater again, Master. If we're against Titans, I would like to show that technique directly from the goddess Hecate. It is more a sea god to me. If you're willing to do it, I'll be your partner. But Muku, you still haven't made up your mind, have you? I'm still not confident. I understand no. No, is that really what you want? That's a very unservant-like thing to say, thank God. I don't need to tell you being a faithful servant of God. That's all I want. And although it's a dialogue. Unfortunately, I don't expect you, Kyrios, to understand language. How about you? Don't tell me you don't have it in you. Wait. Was it such a rough time for all of you, Kyria, so violent these days? My question is very simple. I want you to show me with your strength whether you are truly worthy to inherit this planet. Is that the great ordeal? Oh, don't bother. Just go out there and face them with all your might. With all the strength you have. This arc and its rider, Grand Rider Noah, will be the opponents. Had you been at full force in Kyria's world, you'd come out with something big heavy. And Noah, with this Buddha-like face, was even more curable than I had imagined. And while I was saying that, Noah turned back into the arc. Master, let's go after him. We have to go after him and stop him. Noah will not be superseded. No, sir, Master. There's no need to accept the challenge from Noah's head on. You're going to transform the arc into a combat form. You should hit it before you do so. Oops, we surprisingly agreed, Taigon. But if we wait for border reinforcements, it'll be too late, is there boy? Yes, he does. He has the Stones of Brilliance. It is a symbol of the line that makes Noah the richest man with progenitor of mankind. The source of his mysterious power. Let's break that stone. I was wondering about that stone too. Maybe the Holy Grail of the singer. Surely it's for the best. Yes. Muko. Apparently, these little birds are not going to let you do it. As no, I can't allow that. Noah will not be pursuing. We will stop him with our plans. This time I'll be useful to Noah. Dope, even you. Ideas, I don't want to fight, but I can't bring peace of mind to Noah. I'm sure I didn't even get to smuggle up to him. And if this is the way to say Noah's Noah. Phew, I'm just not in the mood for this. Blood pigs can go after Noah and leave this place to me, okay? If we can get Loki to give us the ride, we can get out of here quickly. Sorry, but I have to do it here. I got it. If they're prepared to do so, we have no choice but to accept. Well. The two birds.
手加減無用だぞ。
ハウスか。
もみもみ。
取ったかい4人。北西の空を見ろ。命をしくばうっこに祈り、魔女浪費の怒りを知れと叫びなけ。ほほやったフィーレミッキ。スキータルミミュルスキ。チュリサー。
Oh no, invulnerable again?
元気にしたいですね。
あ、そうか。
2
いいこと
カタラ。取ったかい2。国家の喉をかけ。銀の太陽金の月、炎すらもほほよらに眠る。この浪費の胸に抱かれ横たわる。そして今お前たちのバカほほやったフィーレビッキ。
今は楽しめ。いずれ終わるのだから。
Go! Fly away to dry land. This sea morning and sword is broken, and the wraith of God will come to an end, and the proof of it. Take it back to the ark. But I couldn't find anything. He flapped his wings many times, but each time he was unable to do so. Like so many cords floating between the waves. I feared that I would soon become one of them. At last, I ran out of earth and drifted among the waves. Look up at the sky for the last time. There was that kid. Nothing to fear, just straight ahead soaring through the clouds. Oh, go. Find it, please give it to that person. The warmth of holding a baby. A night of peace and quiet, untroubled by the ghosts of the underwater world. And hope. I can't fly anymore. Dove, Raven, OG, thank you for the sacrifice you have made. This ritual will be completed in the time you have made for us. Guardian of Eden, protector of the Tree of Life. Dwell in my ark and manifest yourself to announce your judgment on his people. Let the wheels of wisdom turn, let the wings of light spread under a storm and thunder, and let the rave of the heavens be shown. The triumph of recreation. The other side has already started attacking. What about this one? Information from Yuki's picture from the ark. We got it. We are ready for the magical support from the border. Let's launch an all-out assault on Noah's ark. Gilgamesh, control the units, please. Leave it to me. It is very boring that I can't stand on the battlefield myself, but this is also a very interesting experience, similar to a siege. Please ship to me. The goal is to follow Grand Rider Noah's ark.
手加減無用だぞ。
お気に入りメタッと。もみもみ。いずれはあなたもうまくいきます？逆説融合、かけらを集めてさなぎは蝶に変身する。お待たせマスター。これが私の究極体、アトムニクロスムリアーグッド。ゴールデンストーム。傷も止められません。元に戻りません。次は私の番。すぐに終わらったうまくいきます？区画整理しちゃおっと。 まだそのランクですか？のろまにのろけたアリさんたちは日差しの罪やお似合いです。ゴールデンストーン。はい、よくできました。とっておきのイナージュ。いずれはちゃんとできます。カズラちゃん優しいんですね。新しいお召し物。甘く見ないで。大人になれば BB だって超えられます。私の知恵は世界のカオス。原始国まで落ちてみます？秘密の箱ですね。繊維の海に落ちてくださる？カズラちゃん、あっち見ていてくれます？
我が愛しき命たち、我が麗しきあまたの水よ。さあ今こそゲートオブエーギル
遠くのものは小さく見
Do
え
you
る。
like know that right?
なら小さなものは遠くにあるってことですよね。原子核まで小さくなーれ。新しいお召し物。無駄なあがき。見せかけはおしまい。希望の光かと思いました。何一つあなたたちには使わせない。コスモスクラフトクレーター。そうね、してみます。やー、最高。勝負に来たこの日。巫女様のご幸をご承覧ください。
手加減はできないな。
御礼は素肌でございます。イリア、イリア、イリア、イリア。追いかけて。浄化の雨はその中で反転してカミチゴオーブ BGM。 あなたもイリアになってイリアの波動イリア。それは汚れなき世界。さあ一緒に溶け合おう。ミルク色の夢をあなたと。騎士だよ。そっちは危ない。受けあらそええ。サメクラッシュブレームナン行くわよ。バルナコだって消えた。 受けたまあらそう。さあ一騎当選の騎士たち、今こそその力を振るいなさい。ビクターデアーケーン。イメージ悪いよね。いただきます。なんでいるの？受けたまあらそう。ええ、受けたまわったわ。サメクラッシュ、サメカッター、騎士団一斉攻撃。お待ちになって、待ちなさいって。
Those things.
ドレスが汚れます。すぐに終わらないでくださいね。甘く見ないで。大人になれば BB だって超えられます。私の知恵は世界を隠す。原始的まで落ちてみます？区画整理しちゃおっと。まだそのランクですか？のろまにのろけたアリさんたちは引き出しの推理がお似合いです。お先に失礼します。不良品が回収します。元に戻ります。元気いっぱいですね。いつか私もこんな風に。お友達が欲しいんですね。すぐに終わらないでくださいね。ですね。汚らわしいリトル、ミニマム、インセクト、小さいにも限度があるわ。いっそ踏み潰してしまおうかしら。パーフェクトな結果です。ほんの少しですが評価値を上げてあげましょう。
He was as robust as a winged angel should be. It's really good grief. I'm a little fed up with being repeatedly pestered by them. This was also who fought with the strength of precious spirit god. Respect and confidence were referred to toughness, stamina, and guts shown. Oh, King David, you finally won, but you seem to have downcast look on your face. I thought you would be more pleased. Oh, the more they are handful opponents. It's saddening to think that you will never get up again. And he mounted the Philistines and took up his sword and beheaded them. Even a grand rider could not hold his own against such a fierce group of riders. A huge, thunderous enemy general was a truly brilliant one-hit wizardry. Have we been able to help the Prime Minister a little? How about it, Lord Mesiah? This. As a warrior from my hometown, I can't let him be muted. And if Taigong, no matter how close he is to you, is ever able to influence his enemies. I had a lance on my back. Oh, what is that? Oh, what a waste. A piece whole with dense divine energy, Boka Boka, to the sea dippers. We will be happy to collect it. It's a good quality magic material. I must be some sort of relic comparable to a true cross, right? Hey, 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 hey. Later, you're so chummy. A sharp decrease in the amount of water in the surrounding area was observed. From the outer edges of the area, the blanking phenomenon is eroding again. The conditions for the establishment of mobile singular seems to have been broken. The sea was a bit of a waste though. Fresh water though, right? Oh, that's just too bad. Water can be moved to flight with no problem. I'm leaving my post for a moment. I asked you to take the helm menu. Oh, hey Cap, where are you going? The Arc OG. No, not yet. I still have the strength left in me. Noah. Noah, sir. Dove, Raven. I'm sorry again, I failed to fulfill your orders. It's okay. You both very stand. I really put you through the ringer. I need to rest now. I'll take care of the rest. Noah, the Arc is already... I'm not done with me yet. Even if the Arc is lost, my own promise are still here. Promise to the lost and forgotten. No one is allowed to mock them for their necessary sacrifice. If there is still hope, it will be a shining stone that illuminates the destructive destination. The two key servants of Kodia. I will never lose hope. I will not go against God's will. I'm here to fulfill my God's given role, even at the cost of myself. So what now? Nine Rider. The 17th. Does that mean we're supposed to go here? Why is it to the 17th? That's pretty long. I guess you went wild. Or it's like it only unlocks next week. So you're like supposed to be a rider battle here? I assume whatever they plan to do here. Well, that's where their time gated